All right, so day number 2 of hunting here. Like I said, had church last night, so I could not get out, and had doctor appointments this morning, so yeah, it's a little warmer than I would like. You can see I'm actually in a short sleeve shirt, but it is what it is, I guess. We need some deer meat, so hopefully something comes along. The blind I set up on my neighbor's land, it really needs to be angled a little bit. I might try to do that, or I'm getting out kind of late because of work, so not sure I'll bother with it or not. But I got my, I don't know if you can see it, nice little carrying case for my 10-point Axis XL tripod, and just gonna quick set up and see if we can get anything. It's hot. What can you do? All right, so it was loud, but I did turn the blind here, so my view's a little different. I hear something. There's a lot of chipmunks and squirrels back here. But my view's, say, about 45 degrees different. So we'll see. I'm kind of learning I almost like being in the open more when I hunt, so that I can turn whatever way I need to. With these blinds, and the terrain blind is pretty good because you have all those windows, right? But you still have to open them if something comes. And that'll be great for Mike, because Mike, we can't sit as still. But for me, I like being up in the air, being able to shoot pretty much any direction. So, everyone's got their personal preferences. I shot a decently nice buck out of this blind last year, but it's not what I would call comfort, right? It doesn't even compare to the terrain blind, but for $40, it does the job. She's ready. So last time that deer came right here. I just saw my first one, 150 yards away, but I saw something. I have a feeling this year is going to be like this. Not sure what scared them. understand that at all. Wind right in my face. I didn't move. And they keep looking like to the right of me, which is where all those deer ran from earlier. I don't know. Frustrating. It also figures that I would turn my blind and then they would walk right where I had it last time. You can't win. That would be why it's hunting. Well, I guess I'm just not very good at blind hunting. Or I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I didn't hear them. Maybe if I had been able to hear them, I could have slid my tripod over. But in the past, I've used like a sawhorse in that blind, and then I can slide my bow along that. I might actually go back to that. It's the second time now where the deer didn't really come where I expected it to, and I just didn't get it. So another fail tonight, and I'll be back out in the morning. Hello everyone, welcome back. It is a hot one today. Just had a fall festival at our house for some people we know, and big storms came, so we are gonna head out and see what we can do, even though it is like 80 degrees, as you can tell by my bright red face and sweat. So it's gonna cool off a little in a couple hours, and Mike still needs to take a couple practice shots. If you remember, he picked the Center Point Amped 425 as his bow of choice this year. So we're going to shoot a couple practice shots, make sure he's still on, and then hike over to the neighbors and see what we can do. All right, so we got Mike set up here at just under 20 yards to start, and we'll see how it goes. Whenever you're ready, Mike. It's a good shot. Good shot. First shot was really good, Mike. So I'll go ahead and take a shot at the deer, okay? So you're gonna have to look in there and find it. And I am gonna take your, not until I take your safety is off. Have you found the deer? Just behind that front leg. So when you find the head, follow the neck down till you see that leg.
Yeah, right there.
And then just go over just a little bit.
Yep, see him again.
You see the deer already?
Yep.
All right, you see its head?
Yep.
So you're gonna go down that neck, find that leg, and just above the armpit of that front leg, right?
Yep. There.
So I'm gonna be honest, it's not going well. Whenever I have him shoot at an actual deer shape, it's like it completely confuses him a little bit. So he just launched an arrow. He's shooting them like at the wrong side of the leg. So I'm trying to get him to figure that out. Now I've helped kids hunt before, and they kind of do the same thing. Once the scope is zoomed in, they struggle with it a little more. That's why I wonder if like a red dot scope would be better for Mike. But I don't have a red dot scope for a crossbow, so I'm gonna try a few more times here. The sun's starting to go a little bit lower, so yeah, hopefully we don't lose our arrow. And he figures this out here quickly. It's just part of it. Every year we kind of go through the learning process of, you know, which way is the deer facing. And someday I hope I can get like they make like a phone cam attachment. That would be good, because then I could see what he's looking at, you know, and that would help a lot. Let's try it again.
Yeah, I see its head now.
All right, so go down the neck to that leg, right? And then you see the leg?
Yep.
And you go just behind the leg, but right in like the center, up and down wise, right?
Yep.
So whenever you're ready, let's try it again.
Darn it, same.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Ooh.
Oh, finally, we're getting there. So, on a real deer, that would just be lungs. This is pretty small. That deer heard you were trying to shoot him, right? So he flipped around. He said, "Oh no, Mike's gonna shoot me." And he flipped around. So now, you're gonna have to find the right spot, okay? Is it gonna be in the same area? Is it gonna be in the same area? Yeah, it'll be on the opposite side of where it was, because his head is now where his butt was, right? All right, let's try. You're flipped around on you?
Yep.
So you gotta make sure you find the right spot. Perfect. Perfect shot, Mike. That's exactly what you wanted.
Better. Wow. I had that.
That's perfect. A dead deer every time. I'll do one more.
Yeah, one more.
One more. Patience, 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 right? And lots of explaining it and finding the right way to explain it. I think we got it. That's what I want to see, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Good. A little far back, but good, okay?
Good.
Again, on a real deer, I think that's a kill. So I'm not gonna be too nitpicky, other than this man is bound and determined to ruin my fletchings. So have him take one more shot and see if he catches it on his own. I'm not gonna say anything. We'll just see what happens. Old Bucky has done a switcheroo. All right, Mike, one more shot, okay?
One more.
All right, let me load it up for you. Again, find the deer, and you know what to do from there, right?
Yep.
Perfect. And did you notice what I did to you?
Yeah, I noticed.
What did I do?
You switched deer.
I switched it around, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you caught it. That's good, because that's what you got to do out there, right?
Yeah.
You never know when that deer's going to flip around. And that's why I kind of taught you, find the head, right? Then you know which was the right leg to shoot at. Think you're ready?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let's get changed and we'll hike on over there, okay? Sound good?
Yep.
All right. All right, I think we got it. I switched the deer on him and he didn't even have a problem. So after we shot here, 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 and here, we're on target finally. All right, so we needed another chair, so Mike's on chair duty. White's probably not the best, but you know what? It's what we got, so. Big storms. First time out of the year. October 4th. Let's see how it goes. There's not a lot going on. And it's hot. This is by far the deadest it's been. I mean, there's not a squirrel, birds, nothing. Dead. And hot. I could take a nap. Take a nap, man. Wasn't drunk. Yeah, there's one. Way out there. If we could sit in that field, man, we'd smoke them every night. They're always out there. Well, hunt number one for big storms. Nothing. We saw a couple deer so far away. Like, you could barely tell they were deer. And yeah, just nothing was moving. Like, no animals. So, just too hot, I think. But we might try again in the morning. We'll see. Try to run out before church. But it's just so warm. I don't know if it's worth it or not. But catch you guys on the next one.